We're going to find the solution of the system of equations by substituting, as one of the equation is solved for one of the variable. So this x and this x are the same value. So now I'm going to use 2y minus 8 instead of x so that we can get rid of one variable. So let me just rewrite for x plus y is equal to 13. So everything should be exactly the same for the second equation. Let's say this is a first equation, second equation. So now I just rewrite the second equation, and we know that x is equal to 2y minus 8. So I'm going to use, it was actually x, but now I'm going to use different, okay, let me just erase it. And I'm going to replace 2y, I'm going to replace with 2y minus 8. So once you get this line, then you're going to get half credit. And now let's just keep going. Now let's use distributive property here and here. So now 4 times 2y minus 4 times 8, which is 32, plus y and 13. Let me just change the 4 times 2y to 8y, because we already know that the product is going to be 8. All right, so now we need to just combine the like term. So we do have like terms here, 8y and y. If you add this together, it's going to be 9y minus 32 plus 13. This is two-step equation, so let's just add 32 on both sides, 32, 32. So let me just rewrite it on this side. So 9y is equal to, if you add these two numbers, it's going to be 45. So y is equal to 5. So the next step is going to be, we just find 50%, which is 5, something 5. We need to find y. How can you find y? How can you find x? You have to plug this 5 into y. Either number 1 equation, number 2 equation, doesn't matter. So you plug in 5 here. So let me just rewrite the first equation. X is equal to 2y minus 8, but we already find y. So you're going to put y and 10 minus 8, which is 2. So the answer solution for this system is going to be 2, 5. Today's lesson, we're learning about solving system of equations by eliminating one of the variable. So you can use this method when you see the exactly same term. So let's say the coefficient of y is 5, and then the coefficient of y for the second linear equation is also 5. Then you can eliminate this. So now step 1 is eliminate one variable. So I'm going to subtract the equations to eliminate y. What I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract this whole thing. I'm going to subtract from the first equation the second equation. So now you're going to subtract 6x minus 3x. What's 6x minus 3x? 3x. And what's 5y minus 5y? So I just did 6x minus 3x, which is 3x. And I just do 5y minus 5y. If you subtract these two, it will be gone to 0. So 0, nothing. And it's 0. So now we just get rid of one of the variable. This is our goal. And then we just complete the goal. So 39 minus 27, which is, it's 12, right? So now let me just rewrite, after I simplify that 0 part and divide it by 3, x is equal to 4. All right, now you need to substitute 4x into one of the equations. So let me just choose the first one. 5y is equal to 39. Now you're going to plug in 4 into x, because I just found x is equal to 4 from step 1. So now 6 times by 4 and 5y is equal to 39. So now let me just simplify. It should be plus 5y 39. This is two-step equation. So now let's just undo edit by 24. Minus 24 minus 24. So this part will be gone. We only have 5y on the left side, and the right side we have 15. So divided by 5, divided by 5. Y is equal to 3. So now we have both x and y. So the solution for the system is going to be 4, 3. So these two lines are intersecting at 4, 3. So you can subtract the two equations when they're exactly same term, like when the coefficient for the variable is exactly same. Next example, we're going to solve a system by adding equations. I'm going to just add the whole thing to eliminate one of the variable. So step 1, eliminate one variable. So this system, I can eliminate y because the sum of the coefficients of y is 0, which means what's the coefficient of y here? It's positive 5. The next one, the coefficient of y is negative 5. Positive 5 and negative 5, they're zero pairs. It's called zero pairs, which means when you add them together, it is going to be canceled out. So it's going to be the 0, okay? So now, using this property, so you can just add them together, add the whole thing together, then this plus 5y minus 5y, if you add them, it is going to be 0. This is what we're going to do. So add two equations. If you add it, let's just add this here. So what is 2x plus 6x? If you add this part, 8x. If you add this part, it's going to be 0. And there's equal sign. If you add this part, this is going to be 8. So now 8x is equal to 8, x is equal to 1. So now you need to substitute 1 for x for eliminate the variable. So let's just plug this into one of the equations. I'm going to choose the first one. And x is equal to 1, so you have to plug in 2x. So 2 times 1, which is 2. 5y is equal to 17. So 2 plus 5y is equal to 17. So minus 2, minus 2. So now if I just rewrite it here, 5y is equal to 15. And y is equal to 3. So the solution for this system is going to be 1 and 3. So when you have like two terms with this like same number but opposites, like positive 5, negative 5, then you can just add the two equations. When you see exactly same, like the example before, then you subtract it. So our goal is to get rid of one of the variables to make it simple. All right, number 1, let's look at the example. So now you see negative 6 and positive 6. So you are going to add or subtract. Add or subtract. You're going to add it because if you add these negative 6 and positive 6, this is going to be 0. So you can get rid of this part. And now we have negative 3 and 3. Are you going to add it or subtract it? You're going to add it. I'll give you like a couple of minutes so that you can try it by yourself. And I'm going to go over it together.